We catch so many young creatures this way. But to be honest, it is really old Republicans that have the tastiest blood, so I do my best to seek them out. They are usually shopping at Party City for their Halloween costumes this time of year. So, how many of you little dorks know this game? Dungeons and Dragons. My boyfriend, well, he's looked at now. My ex-boyfriend left this very lovely pile of, I don't know what candy or something. Anyway, he left this here for me, which was very nice. Well, I say he left it here. I killed him, but I think he would have wanted me to have the candy. I don't know what that is. No, thank you. I brought this out. It's special for you. These were his stupid glasses. Oh, wasn't he cute? He was my nerdiest boyfriend. But very inventive. For example, why would you need leather on the side of your glasses? It makes no sense, but he was an artist. He tasted very good. Kept me going for weeks. You know, I went to the Trader Joe's the other day, and I find the brown sugar biscotti. They are fine. But I can't help but notice something lately. It is driving me a little cuckoo. I go to the Trader Joe's for the orange chicken. For the lemons to prevent the scurvy. And everybody look at me so funny in this grocery store. It is more a snack store than a grocery store. But everybody in this town treats me so differently since I shaved down my fangs. What is the problem with this? I do this to fit in with the people. And I think they resent me for it. So, I killed one of the shoppers who was rude to the checkout person. The checkout person was very nice. I am sorry. I have cats. because it says spooky. A spooky. Spooky is my favorite of candy. And this is what is. It is just different color and gummy cluster. So I am feeling a little disappointed when I take out of the bag, but I have faith. I have faith that it will maybe taste a little spooky. Perhaps a bit metallic, if you know what I mean. Perhaps a bit a B, a negative. But it is a regular gummy cluster. Just another. And this appointment. So just alive now. I have something for you, my minions, that I have been meaning to share with you for so long. Those of you who have been with Draculina for some time now, you know that I have been alive for some time now. I have left trails of broken hearts and bloody spleens in the milk, and I have had many lovers. But this one was special. So I don't know if you have heard of this Robert Kennedy Jr. person with we talk about the health and the push-ups and the coloring and the food and actually now the food coloring is something I actually believe, because I think that red food should have blood. Obviously, it is quite false advertising to have red food without blood in it. It actually makes it very hard for me to keep my energy up, but this is another story for another video. Anyway, Mr. Robert, he talked a lot about, I think, the raw milk. Now, my darlings, do you know this pasteurization is actually quite a recent thing? Not for you in your absolutely pathetically short lives, of course, but for me, it's brand new, baby, in the new science. It is almost like a fad, but it seems to prevent. Can you guess? Can you guess? Can you guess? Can you guess? No, of course not, because you are stupid. It is scrofula. It is scrofula. Anyway, I had a boyfriend. It was a favorite boyfriend. He had the scrofula. you know, one thing Draculina loves is the good lighting, as you can see, and there is no good lighting like these tinkly little lamps. Do you know, Draculina had a date come over recently. He was very silly college boy. He was kind of going through a smart light phase, and he threatened to put smart lights all over my house. I said, are you crazy? Only natural lights here in Draculina's lair, please, and thank you. It was sort of boring, so I killed him. But do you know what? I think he liked it. The smart lights weren't really doing it for him, but death at a strange vampire's house. I think he went out happy. I hope this is my life's hope. Ah, yes. And this plate, this beautiful plate, is where Rasputin used to bleed out the crows in Russia, where I am from, for these spells. Rasputin, the best of our kind, the best. You know, I read a very silly comment on one of my videos recently that said that I am knowing the whereabouts of Rasputin and that I keep secret from the rest of the world so that we can live together forever in spirit. This is very silly, and I don't know how such a terrible rumor got started. I can only assume some of my assistants might be spreading rumors, but it's not true. Okay, Rasputin is most definitely dead. For totally sure, and obviously that is the case. So, this. Oh, this is Pepe. Isn't he cute? He is modeled after the first vampire I make myself. A poor little baby was not doing well, so back in the 1400s, I make him into a vampire. It's very funny. He is very good vampire. Pepe. Tell me, my minions, have I showed you this very good and mysterious and not at all phallic object before? It looks like a simple piece of wood, doesn't it? But alone and beyond, it is a box. Well, it is a tight box. It is a tight box. Please excuse for 1 minute while I wait for my assistant to take it. That's good. Fine, stop. I don't like when I ask you. There is a secret message inside. Do you know? I have never actually read it. It says Dracula is very sexy. Do you know what I have to say to this? I promise. Do you know what I have to say to this? Dracula sucks. He may be my namesake, but he's super boring. My goodness gracious. All he does is hide out in a super damp and cold castle and complain about his sons. Complain about his dead wife. Plan uprisings to kill the entire human race. It's like, oh my gosh. Get a freaking life and get over it. Like take a pottery class or something. He is super I'm serious, he is so annoying. You don't even know. And he's the most famous vampire in the world. There are way cooler vampires doing other things. I have ASMR channel is what it's called. I am Doomstar. But no, it's all with Dracula. You know they make another movie about him. I cannot take it anymore. He is like the epitome of the in a distracting way. Anyway, I was young, vampire at this time, and it got to me a little bit. Nowadays, I would just suck her blood and like throw her in the forest and like compost her to the world, never to be heard of again, and like no one would notice, you know what I mean? But I was angry, so I cried for a little bit. And listen, Dracula is very old school, doesn't like vampires to be seen crying. So he was like, listen, Draculina, you have to go back to the village, to that fishmonger's wife, and you have to show her what vampires do. So I go, and he's behind me the whole time, and I'm like very nervous because I haven't had like, you know, really public sort of killing, but I know it's my time to kill her very violently. So I am missing, but then Dracula fly out from behind me and he snatch her head off. And then we both drank her blood, and it was like the best day ever. It was so fun. Oh my god, I love that day. Anyway, this is the head. This is the head he snatched off. Isn't that nice? And he even killed it for me. So I love it. She reminds me of a younger time for me. Although she did kind of create a complex about the fangs, but that's okay. She's a gilded head now for holding up my books. Ashley. Bitch. Ah, but this is funny. Can I show you this? Oh, I love it. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. The first time Igor gave me this, oh my goodness. I just stay here for hours and I play with the little skeleton. He's pretty cute. Oh look, you can do it from here too. I have never done it from the back. Well, this anyway. Oh, it's so good. I could do this. I should really make a video on the inner mechanisms of this brilliant thing. It's so fabulous. It's so fabulous. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I think it's from the World Market. Have you been to that store? Why are they having food? Oh. Yes. This is very, very good sound. is the time that most of you will be beginning to fall asleep just a little bit. And I am here to tell you it's okay if you are falling asleep. Draculina is here to help you fall asleep. Just close your eyes and relax. Empty your mind. I crack myself up. What is this? This is what you bring me. This is scary. My sister Tigor bring me this. I don't know what it is. Spartaflix. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, but I do like the dust that is on top of the Tigor. That is pretty good. What? Is this better? It's very bossy. Oh, this is nice. Igor, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go out and buy us some blood orange jelly donuts. There is a blood orange jelly shortage. This is a huge problem. In between the feedings, vampires we get a lot of energy from the blood orange jelly donuts. You would think that it wouldn't make sense because it's just a play on words, but something about it makes it work. I don't know. Anyway, my assistant has not done a good job of keeping the blood orange jelly donuts in stock in our kitchen. And I would like him to go out and get us some blood orange jelly donuts. I say us. I mean me. He eats Kraft Easy Mac. I didn't even know they still made this. He has like 50 in the cabinet. He just made them in the microwave. One time, I seen Igor scrambling an egg in the microwave. I wouldn't drink his blood with your fangs. Go. Jeez Louise. He's so loud. Now it is just us, my darlings. You know. I have had the best time with you tonight, my loves. And I am hoping that all of you are asleep and you feel as safe as this little kitten. is time for Draculina to pack it in. But it's getting there anyway. I think as soon as daylight even threatens to come, it's my time to climb into my comfy coat. But don't forget, Draculina is here for all of my miserable minions. And now, don't forget, be sure to comment with your address and your